Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Alan Webber in the mayor's office speaking to you about all the things, or some of the things, that are going on in Santa Fe right now as we head to the 4th of July. And the first thing that I really want to remind everybody, stay safe. Stay safe. We are still seeing across America upticks, serious upticks, flare-ups of COVID-19. States that are bordering us are really on fire with COVID-19. Their intensive care beds are filled up. In fact, from what I'm told, we may even be seeing some of those folks come to New Mexico for treatment. So we've been doing, compared to everybody else, we've been doing much better. The last 4 days, we've had something like 27 cases. That's up from where we were before, which was 3 or 4, 2 cases, 0 some days. Yesterday was 3, but over the weekend, there were significant increases in our new cases. So, a reminder, it's up to us to set a good example. It really is our community, and we need to take care of each other. We need to take care of our own families. We need to take care of our neighbors, our neighborhoods. Grandma, grandpa need to be kept safe from COVID-19 as we see this flaring up around the country. I expect the governor will make some kind of an announcement shortly. I know she's monitoring this situation very carefully, even to the point where she has driven around, looked at the level of mask wearing on the plaza to make sure that we are complying with our own ordinance and with her directive for people wearing face coverings. There was a very good editorial this morning in the Albuquerque Journal, and its point was spot on. Look, you want to make a difference? Do something simple. Do something for your neighbors, your friends, your family. That's all it takes. Wear a face covering when you go out. It doesn't matter whether you're by yourself or with others. I personally, every morning when I drive into City Hall, while I'm driving, it's just me in the car, I wear a face mask. It's a reminder to me for the rest of the day that I should always have it handy. If you wear a face mask, you're going to set a good example, and that's the best thing we can do. As tourists arrive, they need to be told, this is the Santa Fe way. This is our promise. And you'll see more and more of these very, very handsome and striking posters around town. We're going to have another printing with the website down here about where to go to actually take the Santa Fe promise. It's an important way for us to establish our community norm. There'll be more enforcement by the police, but the greatest form of encouragement and enforcement is for each of us to do the right thing and set the right example. If you see a store or a shop or a supermarket and they're showing this poster in their front window, go up and give them a virtual high five. Give them a thumbs up. Tell them, I'm in on this. We are part of the Santa Fe Promise. Santa Fe Promise says, I am going to act as though I have COVID-19, because we don't really know. We really don't know. The data continue to suggest that there are a lot of people who are asymptomatic and could have it. So it's safest to act as if you have it, and that means hand washing, hand sanitizing, wear a face mask, practice social distancing. Even as we get close to the 4th of July this weekend, and we have a holiday spirit, it's still important to stay safe. Another part of the 4th of July, of course, is fireworks. We are asking everybody to respect the peace and quiet of your neighbors. Fireworks are fun when they're done as a community celebration. They can get very annoying and difficult for your neighbors when they're going off at midnight, 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So please be respectful of everybody in our community. And also, remember, we're dealing with summer weather. We may not be in a severe drought situation, but we have dry weather. And the last thing we need to add to our list of things to worry about is a fire that then could potentially risk property and lives. Also, be pet conscious. If you've got a dog in your family, Francis and I have two, and I know when the fireworks start going off, the dogs get really anxious. They don't understand what's going on. They don't understand the noise. They get very upset. We bring our puppies inside when it starts to be dark and we might hear fireworks. Be conscious that this is a pet-friendly city, and we want everybody to take care of your pets, of course, but also think about other people's pets and keep them in mind. Think about everybody's well-being in this time of COVID-19. Something else to think about are people who are in this time coming up against financial challenges. We know that stores are still operating at a very low level of engagement. The supermarkets are going, pharmacies are going, but a lot of our retail stores have limited availability. A lot of our restaurants are open, but in smaller numbers. So if you think about somebody who could use some help, somebody or an organization that is reaching out to other people, whether it's the Food Depot or other nonprofits where they're looking after the basic, fundamental, essential needs of people in our community, this is a good time to make a contribution to your favorite nonprofit and step up, give them support. Think about the well-being of our entire community, whether it's rent support, food support, emergency transportation, health care. Think about those who are in need, and let's have a compassionate and loving heart as we hit the 4th of July and move into a very different kind of summer, a very different kind of celebration. We are still struggling with the COVID-19 virus, and we still want to be the safest community in America, protecting everybody's health and well-being, recognizing that it's not just COVID-19 we're dealing with, it's the aftershock of COVID-19. It's what it means to people who need help with food, with shelter, with health care. So, good time to stop, take stock, think about doing a nice thing for somebody else, having some compassion, being a city of love and compassion as we reach out to neighbors, friends, and family. That's about it for right now. It's a beautiful day in Santa Fe, a nice day to be out and about, but when you go out, put on a face cover. If you have an extra one, and we have many that we give away free, the city of Santa Fe has distributed more than 20,000 free face coverings. Businesses and individuals can get them. If you need one, our downtown tourism office has face masks. If you know somebody who needs one and you carry one with you, you can offer them to an individual who may not have one. If you're not comfortable doing that, I understand. We are not interested in creating angry confrontations. We're simply trying to keep everybody safe, everybody in our community, anyone who visits here. Everybody should be making the same commitment. We're going to stay safe, we're going to stay open, and we're going to do it together. So with that in mind, heading into the 4th of July, have a nice, quiet, peaceful, safe 4th. Look after your family, look after your friends. If somebody needs an errand, run for them. They can't go to the supermarket, they need some help. Be that neighbor who extends that friendly helping hand. Until I see you next week, take care of yourself, take care of your family. Let's all work together to take care of Santa Fe, keep us safe, open, and do it together. Thanks a lot.